Welcome to a very special Sharp Living. Now you're wondering why is it just me, right? D sharp? Well, the reason why is I'm doing this to surprise Treble J in C sharp. I am so proud of Treble J and all that he's done, especially with this radio show, Sharp Living. We started this to help him with his speech when the pandemic hit and he lost his speech therapy. So we came up with the idea of doing a program, which we call Sharp Living, so he's able to work on his speech, work on his memory, and enjoy great music, because that's one of the things we really enjoy together. We play a lot of music, play music when we're having dinner, we play music throughout the day. We absolutely love music and know the power of music. So Treble J, for the last 3 years, has been celebrating World Down Syndrome Day with Sharp Living. So I thought it'd be really cool, and I'm hoping he's going to enjoy this, to put together a reel of his segments from the past 3 years of doing Sharp Living and celebrating World Down Syndrome Day. And then this year, on March 21st, World Down Syndrome Day, we'll do our 4th celebration of World Down Syndrome Day on Sharp Living. So we're going to start off back in 2021 when Treble J started his journey on Sharp Living. Here is Treble J back in 2021 celebrating World Down Syndrome Day.
Welcome back to Sharp Living. I'm Treble J. We are celebrating in World Down Syndrome Day with core rock and roll. Next up is Radioactive by Imagine Dragons.
Waking up to ash and dust, I wipe my brow and I sweat my rust. I'm breathing in the chemicals. I'm breaking in, shaping up, then checking out on the prison bus. This is it, the apocalypse. Whoa, I'm waking up. I feel it in my bones, enough to make my system blow. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. I'm radioactive, radioactive. I'm radioactive, radioactive. Raise my flag, down my clothes. It's a revolution, I suppose. We're painted red to fit right in. Whoa. I'm breaking in, shaping up, then checking out on the prison bus. This is it, the apocalypse. Whoa, I'm waking up. I feel it in my bones, enough to make my system blow. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. I'm radioactive, radioactive. I'm radioactive, radioactive. All systems go. The sun hasn't died. Deep in my bones, straight from inside. I'm waking up. I feel it in my bones, enough to make my system blow. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Radioactive, radioactive. Radioactive, radioactive.
Here's Treble J. That was the first time back in 2021 that we started celebrating World Down Syndrome Day on our show, Sharp Living. Now, the next one that's coming up, the next segment, is still that year, 2021. And we reached out to National Down Syndrome Society and asked, could Treble J do a song for you? And they asked him, you pick the song for us. And he picked a song from his uncle's band. Here's Treble J back in 2021.
Happy World Down Syndrome Day. Welcome back to Sharp Living. I'm D Sharp.
Treble J.
And I'm C Sharp. And I am excited because today is World Down Syndrome Day, and the NDSS.org has an amazing event for us to each partake in, moving, walking, running, biking, hiking, swimming, for 3.2 miles at any time throughout today. So if you need and want to learn more, please visit ndss.org.
So God, the NDSS asked me to dedicate my food song to them. Here's the food of Thieves, which like that. I knew it's different of news.
Well, that day it doesn't matter what shape the pegs are in. You always seem to make them fit the holes that they go in. And all the traffic lights turn green. Right on time, you're headed to the DMV and there's nobody in line. It kind of feels like that. It kind of feels like that. When you bring the love, it kind of feels like that. You didn't even have to ask. Boss man raised your pay. It doesn't matter what you post, we all agree with what you say. That day you should have gone to work, instead built pillow forts. I don't play the lotto, but I found $10 in my shorts. It kinda feels like that. It kinda feels like that. When you bring the love, it kinda feels like that. It kinda feels like that. It kinda feels like that. When you bring your love, it kinda feels like that. Those days when I see the best of you, and it's easy just to let your love shine through. Maybe even when it isn't going your way, your love is just enough to save the day. Well, your love is just enough to save the day. Well, my granny used to live in that duplex on Hawthorne Lane. The cousins would all gather and we'd play this little game. My granny, she would yell at us for jumping on her beds, but we wouldn't hear a word for singing this stupid song instead. Catch that boogie and the boogie and the beat. Catch that boogie and the boogie and the beat. Catch that boogie and the boogie and the beat. Catch that boogie and the boogie. It kinda feels like that. It kinda feels like that. When you bring your love, it kinda feels like that. It kinda feels like that. It kinda feels like that. Oh, when you get your love, it kinda feels like that. Well, I told y'all that I'd put that in a song one day.
Yeah, that was Uncle Greg's band, Province of Thieves, thanks to Treble J. dedicating that song to the National Down Syndrome Society back in 2021. Now we're going to go leap a year, go to 2022, and you can start hearing Treble J's voice start changing. So this is Treble J back in 2022 celebrating World Down Syndrome Day.
You just heard my hometown by Springsteen. Come back to SharpeLivin. I'm Treble J. Next Monday, March 21st, is World Down Syndrome Day. It is a day for the world to organize and celebrate services, so each of us has a seat at the table. Individuals with Down syndrome are worthy of a seat at every table. I've spent the smartest person with others. Next up is Springsteen's Days right here on the HD like this.
was Glory Days with Bruce Springsteen. That was Jack sharing a promo a week before we celebrated World Down Syndrome Day. So that was his little message before, back in 2022. We're going to continue with 2022, and when we were celebrating World Down Syndrome Day right now. Here is Treble J back in 2022.
Welcome back to SharpeLivin. I'm Treble J.
I'm C Sharp.
And I'm D Sharp.
Have a wonderful time celebrating World Down Syndrome Day tomorrow.
And we are going to have a wonderful time. And you give us the most wonderful excuse for celebrating World Down Syndrome Day tomorrow, because we get to celebrate you and your accomplishments, Treble J. And that warms my heart, and I know it warms D Sharp's heart.
It definitely does. I wish everyone a beautiful World Down Syndrome Day tomorrow. And Treble J, tell us what you're thinking of today.
We hope SharpeLivin happen you kick off the World Down Syndrome Day on a fun note. We never will listen to the music by the Doobie Brothers right here on Louise of News.
Don't you feel it growing day by day? People are getting ready for the move. Some are happy, some are sad. Oh, we gotta let the music play. What the people need is a way to make them smile. It ain't so hard to do if you know how. Gotta get a message, get it all through. Long and mama got you and you out. Oh, listen to the music. Oh, listen to the music. Oh, listen to the music all the time. Well, I know you know better everything I say. Meet me in the country for a day. We'll be happy and we'll dance, Lord. We're gonna dance the blues away. If I'm feeling good to you and you're feeling good to me, there ain't nothing we can do or say. Feeling good, feeling fine. Oh, baby, let the music play. Oh, listen to the music. Oh, listen to the music. Oh, listen to the music all the time. Like a lazy flowing river, surrounding castles in the sky, and the cloud is growing bigger, listening for the happy sound that got to make me cry. Oh, listen to the music. Oh, listen to the music. Oh, listen to the music all the time. Oh, listen to the music.
That was Listen to the Music by the Doobie Brothers, thanks to Treble J back in 2022. Now, we are going to continue with 2022 and listen to Treble J celebrating World Down Syndrome Day back in 2022. Here is Treble J celebrating World Down Syndrome Day.
Welcome back to SharpeLivin. I'm Treble J.
I'm C sharp.
And I'm D sharp.
Dad, I want to share a thought with you.
Oh, Treble J, I love when you share your thoughts. Go ahead.
I believe embracing differences, if not, makes that world a safer place for us all.
Oh, Treble J, that is a beautiful thought. I believe embracing differences with love makes the world a safer place for us all. I absolutely agree.
It is time for us all to embrace differences with love. Next up is I'm Still Standing by Elton John. Right here on the HD. Yeah, of Thieves.
You can never know what it's like. Your blood like winter freezes just like ice. And there's a cold and lonely light that shines from you. You wind up like the wreck you hide behind that mask you use. And did you think this fool could never win? Well, look at me, I'm coming back again. I got a taste of love in a simple way. And if you need to know while I'm still standing, you just fade away. Don't you know I'm still standing better than I ever did? Looking like a true survivor, feeling like a little kid. And I'm still standing after all this time, picking up the pieces of my life without you on my mind. I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm still standing. Once I never could have hoped to win. You're starting down the road and leaving me again. The threats you made were meant to cut me down. And if my love was just a circus, you'd be a clown by now. No, I'm still standing better than I ever did. Looking like a true survivor, feeling like a little kid. I'm still standing after all this time, picking up the pieces of my life without you on my mind. I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know that I'm still standing better than I ever did. Looking like a true survivor, feeling like a little kid. I'm still standing after all this time, picking up the pieces of my life without you on my mind. I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm still standing. I'm still standing.
Okay, we are back. You just heard, that's right, you just heard I Am Standin', and we're going into 2023. Now you're really going to hear Treble J's voice change here. Here is Treble J in 2023 celebrating World Down Syndrome Day.
You just heard the Rolling Stones with Beast of Burden.
Welcome to SharpeLivin. I'm Treble J.
I'm C sharp.
And I'm D sharp.
And that this day, but 21st is World Down Syndrome Day. And we are kicking it off a future ceremony. This year's theme is with us and for us.
Oh, yes, Treble J, this year's theme is with us, not for us. Like you're now advocating for yourself, and your mom and I are now supporting you. So when we went, as we were with Lighthouse of Collier, right, and we had their participants speaking for themselves, they were advocating for themselves with the support of Lighthouse of Collier. So Treble J, what's coming up next?
Next up is Learn to Fly. Adam did it in the Heartbreakers right here on SharpeLivin. The angel in hell is present.
Pretty cool. What you think, Jack?
Well, I started out down a dirty road. Started out all alone, and the sun went down as I crossed the hill, and the town lit up. The world got still. I'm learning to fly, but I ain't got wings. Coming down is the hardest thing. Well, the good old days may not return, and the rocks might melt, and the sea may burn. I'm learning to fly, but I ain't got wings. Coming down is the hardest thing. Some say life will beat you down and break your heart, steal your crown. So it started out for God knows where. I guess I'll know when I get there. I'm learning to fly around the clouds. What goes up must come down. I'm learning to fly, but I ain't got wings. Coming down is the hardest thing. I'm learning to fly around the clouds. But what goes up must come down. I'm learning to fly. I'm learning to fly.
And that was Learn to Fly by Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, thanks to Treble J back in 2023. Oh, you're getting a preview of what's coming up next. You may recognize that band. The next one coming up, the next segment is from 2023, and this is Treble J in his own quote. Part of doing Sharp Living helped structure sentences for him as well. So in 2023, Treble J had his own quote that he shares on Sharp Livin'.
You just heard the Eurythmics with Sweet Dreams.
Welcome back to Club Live. I'm Treble J.
I'm C Sharp.
And I'm D Sharp.
If what done system day is coming up, I want to share my own quote with everyone.
Oh, Treble J, I am so excited to hear your thoughts and words of wisdom.
If you focus on the good and be kind to others, the world around you or become a better place.
How beautiful!
Treble J, that is my favorite quote. I love that you tell us this all the time, and I love that you're sharing it with the world as we're kicking off World Down Syndrome Day.
World Down Syndrome Day. This is this Tuesday, March 21st. Next up is Meet You Tonight by INXS. World Radio on Club 11.
Hey, good morning, everyone.
Good morning, everyone.
What are we doing out Not quite. Jack but I don't have my green.
All we've got is this moment. 21st century's yesterday. You can care all you want. Everybody does, yeah, that's okay. So slide over here and give me a moment. Your moves are so raw. I've got to let you know. I've got to let you know. You're one of my kind. I need you tonight. 'Cause I'm not sleeping. There's something about you, girl, that makes me sweat. How do you feel? I'm lonely. What do you think? Can't think at all. What you gonna do? Gonna live my life. So slide over here and give me a moment. Your moves are so raw. I've got to let you know. I've got to let you know. You're one of my kind. Oh. I need you tonight. 'Cause I'm not sleeping. There's something about you, girl, that makes me sweat. So how do you feel? I'm lonely. What do you think? Can't think it all. What you gonna do? Gonna live my life. How do you feel? I'm lonely. What do you think? Can't think it all. What you gonna do? Gonna live my life. So slide over here and give me a moment. Your moves are so raw. I've got to let you know. I've got to let you know. So slide over here and give me a moment. I've got to let you know. I've got to let you know. You're one of my kind.
Jumped into the next one, so you heard a little bit of what's coming up, right? So maybe you can guess that band that's coming up next to close out this very special show. I want to say to Treble J how much I love you and how proud I am of you. And to Mommy, that's right, C Sharp, I am super proud of you as well. And it's so much fun celebrating World Down Syndrome Day with the three of us doing Sharp Living. It's an absolute blast, and it's amazing. We've been doing it already 3 years. This will be our 4th year celebrating World Down Syndrome Day. Now, if you want to celebrate with us, we're going to be broadcasting the premiere on March 21st, 2024 on World Down Syndrome Day, kicking off a whole slew of cool music. And as we do Sharp Living, we also share organizations that are helping the additional needs community. You can find these organizations right on our directory website, additionalneeds.info. Earlier, we mentioned the National Down Syndrome Society. You can find them at ndss.org. And coming up next to close out this show is Treble J sharing another organization that we are very fond of, that Treble J goes to. It's Lighthouse of Collier, and they help people that have vision impairments and that are blind. Here is Treble J back in 2023, talking about Lighthouse of Collier.
You just heard Knocking on Heaven's Door by Eric Clapton.
Welcome back to Club Live. I'm Club J.
I'm C Sharp.
And I'm D Sharp.
Thank you for kicking off the World Down Syndrome Day with us.
I'm grateful to be doing that with you, Treble J, and with D Sharp.
I am just thrilled, Treble J, how you're advocating for yourself and how you're willing to be open and share a little bit about yourself with the listeners today. Great job, Treble J.
Thanks. I want to thank all the participants for having us and living the stories about Lighthouse of Collier.
Yes, thank you, all the participants. And thank you, Lighthouse of Collier, because you have helped us immensely. And if you need resources, please visit their website at lighthouseofcollier.org.
I've been working down celebrating World Down Syndrome Day this Tuesday. We never live brag in the name of love by Hidu. Right here on Club Livin.
Women come in
Thank you so much for listening to this very special Sharp Living, celebrating World Down Syndrome Day in 2021, 2022, and 2023. Join us this year, 2024, on March 21st to celebrate World Down Syndrome Day, and you'll get to celebrate that with Treble J. Thank you again for listening to Sharp Livin'. That show.